And now it's time to catch some Ultra Beasts. So pretty much all you have to do is beat the Elite Four, become champion, talk to the old man outside of your house. He will go and give you a letter, go to Route 8, talk to Looker, talk to his boss, battle his boss, go to the Aether Foundation, and then you are ready to get some Ultra Beasts. So right now I've already pretty much gone and done all that. I have my 10 Beast Balls. So now what we can do is head over to the Whale Volcano, and I am ready to battle Nil Ego. So that's pretty much all that there is to it. I actually encountered this Pokemon when I was doing my SOS battle guide because I kind of started the story, but I was a little nervous because I'm still waiting on actually getting the right nature. But after looking at the stats, I haven't done like a complete analysis of this Pokemon. I don't think it's going to work as much of a tank. Maybe as a specialized special defense tank, so that'd be something to go for. But that was quick. And... oh, it's just a regular encounter. Like, I already ran away from it, but I'm pretty sure that I should still have a good chance, and it says that the sound should change. There we go. Oh, that actually, I wasn't ready. So I guess, like, I just left and came back, and I wasn't paying attention to the music, so I guess that was the different music that I was waiting for. So, maybe special defense tank, but definitely going to get Timid Nature. You do get 2 attempts to catch this thing, that in the Whale Volcano and in the Diglett Tunnel. So, my plan, and hopefully I don't screw this up, is I'm just going to throw a Psychic. It has insane special defense. So it should survive a Psychic. And there, wait, whoa, what just, wait. How? Oh, never mind. I just remembered because it gets the boosted special defense on top of the boosted special defense. So when it crits, it ignores all that, does extra damage. That's just absolutely nuts. So if we get the 2... what? No! That should have been 2 good damage rolls. So I'm gonna go finally use one of these Beast Balls that I've been sitting on for a while. I mean, it has the same catch rate as Lunala, and Lunala I caught with a Premier Ball at that rate of health, so should be a really easy catch, especially with the Beast Ball. Yeah, this is going to be free low. Free low. Free low. Okay, there we go. So, oh, I'm an idiot! Oh, and I hurt my voice. Oh, crap. I didn't save for the soft reset before that, which is really dumb of me. So there it is. There's Nil Ego. Registered. Get wrecked. And it's not even just the name. Oh man. Okay, I'm doing all of this wrong. Because a synchronized Pokemon would be best to get the right nature. And then if I want IVs, that'd be pretty good. So then we can go and check back with Looker. So what does this show right here? Summary. Impish nature. Ew! Impish on the Nil Ego! No, that's terrible! Then after that, so what we do is we report back to Looker, and then things will happen. I'm not even going to check this thing's IVs. So, that's a problem. And then also, actually, okay, let's go and see what synchronized Pokemon there are in Pokemon Sun and Moon, and then just kind of, bring everything back together. So, synchronized Pokemon. Thank you very much, Cerebi, for showing me all the hype right here. Oh, yeah, we can get an Eevee, evolving into Umbreon. Oh, wait, Kadabra. Abra's super easy to catch once you get some quick balls. So maybe I should do that. Maybe I'm going to focus on getting some Abras and stuff, and then I'll come back, and if I get a timid Abra, it'll just be super GG right there. So after you capture the first Ultra Beast, you'll head back to Looker, then you go to Route 2 in the hotel, and then depending on which game version you have, you're going to go to Verdant Cave, or you're going to go to Melee Meadow. Now, those are actually very easy places to go. Verdant Cave is where you did the first island trial. Now, if you did get Moon version, that is where you want to go for Verdant Cave. If you have Sun version, that is where you want to go for Melee Meadow. Now, here's where things start to feel a little unfair. That if you have Moon version, you have to capture 4 Pheromosa, and if you have Sun version, then you only have to capture 2 Buzzwole. So, just a little interesting right there overall, but let's go for this. So as you can see right here, I have an Abra. Now this Abra is my synchronized Pokemon, so I'm just going to let it faint right here since synchronized still works, even if the Pokemon is fainted and then the first of your party. So we're going to see what it does. Yeah, it's just going to lunge us, and there we go. So now, I can go for the capture of this guy right here. I feel like it's actually going to be difficult now that I think about it, because my only Pokemon that I have is going to be Sneasel for the false swipe. So maybe, I think this thing's just going to outspeed us and then hit us with like an insane super effective hit though. Yeah. Okay, so let's try again. Pretty much, I just switched on over to my Nil Ego, but I just tried a battle, and even Power Gem will go and KO the Pheromosa. Pheromosa is just so frail. It is a very difficult Pokemon to capture because of that. I'm gonna try the Acid Spray and just see how much damage we get out of that. So the Lunge, I can tank that up pretty well. So the Acid Spray isn't a lot of damage. But that's going to cause that drop on the stats right there. So I'm just going to throw an Ultra Ball from here, or an Ultra, I want to call it an Ultra Ball, but it's just a Beast Ball, so I'm going to throw it from here. And we're going to see if that's enough with the insane capture rate of the Beast Ball and everything like that. Now, I also have my, ooh, maybe Sneasel can just come in and go for like an Ice Shard. Or maybe it really is that easy. Okay, yeah, you don't even need False Swipe when you're using Beast Balls, apparently. Because unless you have like a level 100 Baller False Swipe Pokemon that can tank up whatever the Pheromosa is going to throw at you. But, yep, there we go. So that's going to be something new right there. And I also want to go and see if I got the right nature and stuff, because that's why I have the Lonely on the Abra, because I feel that Pheromosa is just not going to survive anything no matter what. Also, it was added to my party because I took out some of the other Abros that I had. So let's see how this looks. Now I still have to capture 3 more Pheromosa. But if I can get some Lonely Natures in that, that would be pretty awesome. And the Synchronize did not work, so that's a Quiet. So it has a 50% chance of working right there. The Quiet is actually pretty garbage. We got some other, like, capture attempts, so I'll soft reset the last 2 if I really need to. Awesome, and there's our Lonely Pheromosa, so that's going to be all 4. Now what we want to do is report back to Looker, then head off to the Lush Jungle and Memorial Hill, and then that is where we will be able to go and catch Circuitry. So the reason why I'm not really showing like these cutscene parts is that they take really long. I'm just showing you where to catch Pokemon and how to just kind of reset for them instead of just, yeah, now I walk all the way back to Looker, and now pretty much the game tells you where to go and what to do, so I will get on that. Okay, so let's go and see how this Circuitry battle goes. I realized in the last part of the recording I was a little tired sounding. Well, after soft resetting for a couple of those guys and also just like, oh man, I got a big video ahead of me for today, but let's go and get this one done. So I'm gonna go throw out the Shadow Ball onto Circuitry, see how much it does, and perfect. Oh, that's gonna be an easy capture. Also looks like it's gonna use that first turn to set up the electric terrain. But yeah, get a level 74 Lunala, and it looks like you really won't have to worry too much. And then we throw out the Beast Ball. Also, I have an Abra in my first slot, and it's going to be a Timid Nature. I'm not really sure how to feel about that. I know that with, like, the Modest Nature, you get much more damage, but the Timid does help for some reliability stuff. Okay! We have a battle on our hands, because that should have worked. Circuitry does... Whoop, I just turned on my DS sound. Circuitry does have a higher catch rate that, like, the further along the chain of Ultra Beasts you go, the higher the catch rate becomes. But that should still be pretty doable. There we go. There we go. And yeah, so that means we only need to capture 1 more, and that will be on Memorial Hill. But first I do want to see if this one works out, and I did get the Timid Nature. I don't really care about Circuitry too much competitively. Like, the ones you're looking out for, whoa, the Pokemon actually glows. That's pretty ridiculous. The ones you're actually looking for are going to be, Nil Ego's okay. Like, Nil Ego you could make do with, but Buzzwole, Kartana, Celesteela, maybe on the Pheromosa. Like, those are the big ones that you want to reset for. So, yep, there we go. Quiet. Actually, that's not too bad. That if Trick Room Circuitry becomes a thing, having that Quiet Circuitry will actually be pretty nice to have. And, oh, hey, check this out. We're on Memorial Hill, so let's go and catch ourselves another Circuitry, and then we can go and head on to the next part of this. Oh, yeah. So there's Circuitry battle. Actually, this thing feels like it could just roll your entire team because it gets the special attack boost, and then it also sets the electric terrain, so that would be really scary to deal with, unless you have some ground-type Pokemon, or if you outspeed it. But if you can't outspeed it, I'd imagine this thing would give you some problems. So let's go, throw down that Beast Ball, get the Circuitry, and then head on to the next part. And now the tables have turned, so if you have Sun version, you will need to capture 4 Kartana. They will be found on Route 17 and Malay Garden, and then if you have Moon version, that is where you get Celesteela in the Hyena Desert, and then in Malay Garden as well. So I'm just in the desert, I'm gonna run around, I'm gonna go and see if I can get myself an Ultra Beast right now, and not yet. Why is this so freaky? Well, at least it's good competitively, so gonna go and give it a try. So I'm actually wondering if you can catch both of them in just one spot. Like, technically you just go to Malay Garden and then you're good to go. I'm just gonna see if my Lunala, like, my trusty Lunala is doing the work right now. Oh, why did the special defense have to drop? Like, that was actually, no, because of that, now I can actually go and use Psychic. Psychic will be resisted, but should do just enough damage to not knock it out. Alright, so now it should be at a good capture rate, and I'm just going to go out and throw the Beast Ball, see what happens. If we catch it just like that, it'll be pretty awesome, but the work will not be done because this is the one I'm going to have to get specific natures for. So I think I have an Adamant or a Careful. Like, I both want the sweeping Celesteela, and I also want the tanking Celesteela. So there we go, we just caught this one. And I also have my Abra, so I'll just switch around my Abras, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, that's weird. The music didn't change, so I guess we can catch them both in the same area, which means the Hyena Desert is going to be really good for Moon version, because you just walk from the hotel into Hyena Desert. So I did get my Adamant nature, now I'm going for the Careful nature, and it did take a lot of encounters. It took about 10 encounters to find it the first time. So now we're going to see if we can go and get some more in a pretty quick amount of time, then finish up this story with some Gus Lord action. Alright, so kind of going to run around circles and hope for that encounter. Okay, now the location of Gus Lord is going to be a little interesting. That what you want to do is just head straight down. So once you go inside Resolution Cave, which is going to be on the north part of the canyon, then what you just do is head straight down, and then you want to make a right turn right here, and then this will be where you locate the Pokemon inside this part of the cave, and then that will be how you go and fight Gus Lord. Okay, now the thing about Gus Lord, though, is that you can catch it and complete the mission and then also unlock Necrozma and all that other stuff, but it seems like it's just better to farm it for experience. So I'll be doing a guide comparison for the experience rates on Gus Lord later on today, but yeah, this is pretty much the location and how you do it. I do want to compare to see how it does, because like, it's a level 70 Pokemon. So the experience rates are going to be really good, and also just the way that Gus Lord is. It's a rare Pokemon that has an insane amount of hit points, and because of that, it's going to give an insane amount of experience. Alright, so now I have Lunala in. I'm trying to compare how much experience I get compared to the Elite Four. You get about 2,000 experience. That's 1,500 experience onto Lunala off of the Gus Lord like that. And the battles, like if you just have a Fairy-type Pokemon, you're going to be able to get a lot of experience grinding right there. So slightly less experience. And I'm guessing that you can KO more than 50 of those an hour. So this could actually have some merit to it for getting Pokemon up to level 100. So either that, you can just catch it in the mission and then have it good to go from there. So guys, enjoy the video. That is the location and how to catch all the Ultra Beasts. I hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.